Shalom. First and foremost, giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rachak. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and well taught us its truth. Shalom to the elect, 144,000, first and foremost, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. Lord willing, would be of that number. I'm your brother, Tawayi Yakonah, coming at you with another quick one, Lord willing. It's edifying. All right. These are the lyrics from Eye in the Sky by the Alan Parsons Group project. Don't think sorry's easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You've taken lots of chances before, but I ain't gonna give any more. Don't ask me. That's how it goes. 'Cause part of me knows what you're thinking. Right? Don't say words you're gonna regret. Don't let the fire rush to your head. I've heard the accusation before, and I ain't gonna take it anymore. Believe me. The sun in your eyes made some of the lies worth believing. I am the eye in the sky. Looking at you, I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules. Dealing with fools, I can cheat you blind. And I don't need to see anymore to know that I can read your mind looking at you. I can read your mind looking at you. I can read your mind looking at you. I can read your mind. So that's just a couple verses from, from this song, Eye in the Sky by the Alan Parsons Project. Obviously it's talking about some other things, or like insinuating a relationship and this and that. But you can apply this to how Esau deals with the public. As it's written, Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who's that? Self-proclaimed white man, the wicked is Esau, so-called white man. All right, and they've built this empire, which we're in the last leg of it, the revival of Rome, all right, in the form of Babylon the Great, which is America, that whore that rides the back of seven-headed beast with 10 horns, the book of Revelation, 17th chapter. That conglomerate being the revival of the ancient Roman Empire. All right. So this is Rome all over again. And Esau is really pushing for trying to carnalize, if you will, the blessing that was given to Jacob. I'm going to grab the scripture real quick. It says, Salakia. Ezekiel 28:2, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man and not God. Thou, though set thine heart as the heart of God. In the NLT says, Son of man, give the prince of Tyre this message from the sovereign Lord. And this is talking about Esau Edom. It says, quote, in your great pride, you claim, I am God. I sit on a divine throne in the heart of the sea. It says, but you are only a man and not a God, though you boast that you are a God. And this is Esau Edom, so-called white man's device, one of his many devices that he uses to try to control the people. As is written, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right. Satan meaning the adversary. Esau, Edom is adverse to all of the ways of the Most High. You know, he is ruled by the spiritual demon Satan, who works for the Most High, you know. So that's another clue showing you that who's going to end up eventually losing in the end, man, and winning. You know, those that are aligned with the Most High, which would be the elect, 144,000 and 1/3. And then those losing would be those that are or set to lose, would be those that are on the left-hand side of the Most High, which is controlled by Satan, which again we've already said that he's an angel for the Most High, Yahweh, controlled by Yahweh. All right, he does the bidding of Yahweh. He's that tempter, you know. But the prophecies say that those of y'all that are joined unto this devil, and Esau Edom himself is going to be taken out of the way. His kingdom is going to fail. 2 Ezra 6:9, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it to followeth. All right, and then the kingdom of heaven is going to be ushered in, man. And a new rulership through the tabernacle of David, headed by King David himself, and then Yahweh Shai. You know, it's going to play out on earth as it is in heaven. And right now we're speaking it into existence via prophecy on the highways and hedges and through this unicorn, which is the internet. All right. You know that, the scriptures speak about the unicorn. That's the internet, pushing this this truth throughout the four quarters of the earth. Started the lesson with that. But anyways, got another thing here. Brother put in chat. 18-year-old Florida man arrested after allegedly cutting down 3 flock license plate reader cameras. All right, cutting down 3 flock license plate reader cameras because he didn't agree with them and was having a rough week. Yeah, these people are getting pressured, man. Pressurized. You know, as the saying goes, pressure busts pipes, or pressure makes a diamond. All right. And these people are getting worn out by Esau's devices, man. We're going into the flock cameras and his so-called eyes, his angels, or his eyes in the sky. All right. Giving them feedback on the whole world and the public. Which way they use that data and those measurements. They crunch it in their ultimate calculator, which we call AI now, the algorithm. They whip up some real quick media, which they can do that easily with the AI. You know, you don't even really need actors anymore. The AI replicates everything. The way an actor sounds, the way he looks, all of that. You can spit out a movie in a heartbeat, and then they regurgitate it back to the public or feed it back to the public. Scriptures speak about how we eat our food defiled, man, and that's talking about actual food. But when you go into food, it talks about things that sustain you. A lot of things, media sustains people in this place, man. Music and just forms of relief and comfort. Esau Edom has weaponized these things, man, in these latter days. So you're sitting there eating something that's weaponized. And how do they say? They say art imitates life, but it's also the other way around. Life imitates art. And that's what Esau Edom expects, man. People to do what he's seeding their minds with through this media, man. It's an extension of his sword. All right. So yeah, you got the flock cameras, man. Esau's eyes. Now the scriptures speak about the Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Sirach 23:19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. Considering the most secret procedure. Esau, you don't want to get into your secret part. That's why you want to get inside of your body. He's that invasive, cancerous devil, man. He can't stop. All right, so yeah, he's trying to do the same thing. This is talking about the Lord's eyes being 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That's talking about the Lord's angels. All right, the angel of the Lord. Things that are unseen and things that are seen, or seen and unseen. Yeah, the angels encampeth round about us. Talking about the elect protecting us. All right. And I'm going to wrap this up. This is Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. That's what Esau want to do, man. He want to know your ins and your outs, where you're going, where you're coming, and where you're going. He want to track you all the way down to the point where he could totally recall all of your trace and recall all of your steps. That's a digital cage, man. That's a prison. And for anybody that's down with that, see, the people are so spun and fried. Their minds are so fried with the media and the blitzkrieg of media that this administration, this cruel Lord Nero 47, which is DJT, that cruel Lord in Isaiah the 19th chapter. He's pushing on all the people in Babylon the Great and the whole world. Okay. So, yeah, these people are weary, man. They just want to live, so they don't really give a damn. As scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. Cold going into psycho. The word psycho. People they're losing it in their minds, man. That's why the scriptures speak about Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Talking about the elect. But anyways, yeah. This devil he stays working. So shalom to the elect.